Hey there, thank y'all so much for joining me for this practice today. We've got a beautiful day here in Texas for February, so we're taking it outside, enjoying the sun and the warm air. But wherever you are, I hope you enjoy this practice and are able to take something away from it. We're going to begin in a seated position. You can have your legs crossed if you want. Out in front of you, you could be seated up on a pillow or a block, whatever is comfortable for you. Hands can just be resting comfortably on your legs. And just root down into the ground, sit up tall, and just relax a moment. You can shut down your eyes if you like and just begin to disconnect from the outside world and start to reconnect with your body. So let's just do that for a few moments. Notice the air as it comes in through your nose and travels through your body, how it leaves your body. Go ahead and notice how your body feels at this time. And then I want you to begin to deepen your breath. Inhale through the nose, let it travel all the way down to the belly. Fill the belly up full, expand the rib cage, and then exhale through the nose. Inhale all the way down, big belly breath, and then long exhale out through the nose. Let's do that 2 more times. Hi, Cece. On our next inhale, we're going to take our arms all the way up overhead, and then exhale, take them all the way down. Again, inhale, take it up, and exhale all the way down. Do 2 more of those, just like that. One more. And down. If you have your eyes closed, go ahead and open them. We're going to take the right hand, we're going to plant it down right beside us, and we're going to inhale the left hand up and over, getting a nice side stretch. Open up that heart. Reach long. Torso is extending. And then we're going to take it down. Same thing, plant the left hand on your left side. Right arm's going to go up and over. Long stretch, reaching out. Chest is coming up a little bit. And take it down. Let's do that again, both sides. Inhale up and over to the right. Exhale down. Inhale up and over to the left. And down. Let's take the right arm. We're going to take the hand and plant it right behind us. Take the left hand, put it on the right knee, and we're just going to turn and look back. Just a gentle rotation in the spine. You don't have to push hard on this. We're just waking the spine up right now. Continue to breathe. On your next inhale, we're going to take it back to center. Right hand's going to go on the left knee. Left hand's going to go back behind us. We're going to turn and look back. Inhale it back to center. One more time each side. Right arm goes back. Left on the knee, turn and look back. Inhale back to center, and we take it to the other side. Let's bring it back to center. Go ahead and roll the shoulders around and back a little bit. And then switch directions, bring them forward. Good. Interlace the fingers and let's do some wrist rolls. Get a little bit of popping there. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna come to a tabletop position on all fours. So shift around. Hands are gonna be planted under the shoulders. Knees are under the hips. We've got a nice squared up position here. All right, we're gonna inhale, dropping the belly, raising the hips and the head. Exhale, round the back, belly button comes towards the spine, head and hips drop. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, spine rounds. Go ahead and continue this at your own breath, your own pace. On your next exhale, I want you to round the back and push the hips back at the same time. And then bring it forward for your inhale. Back as we round. And you can play with this movement and find one that works good for you. You may want to shift the hips side to side. Inhale up, back and side to side. That feels pretty good. One more. And then we're going to come back to center. Good. All right. Touch the big toes together, spread the knees a little wide, push the hips back, reaching long towards the top of your mat, and come down into a child's pose. Relax here just a moment. If at any time during this practice that you need to take a break and you want to come down into child's pose, you're welcome to do so, or into any position that feels good for you. Remember that this is your practice, so if something isn't working for you, don't do it. We never want to be in pain while we're doing these movements, and so if it's not working, just come to a better position for you, or just stop for a little bit. All right, we're going to come back up into a tabletop position. We're going to tuck our back toes, push the hips up and back as we come into a downward dog. Chest is reaching towards the thighs. The knees can be bent. You can pedal the legs a little bit. And then when you're ready, we're going to walk the feet forward to meet the hands. However you want to get here, we're coming to the top of the mat. And we're just going to hang heavy for a moment in a forward fold. Release the head. You might sway side to side. You might grab opposite elbows and let gravity do its work. Shake the head back and forth in a yes and no position, if that feels good. All right, go ahead and drop the hands. And then on your next inhale, we're going to bring it all the way up. Hands are going to reach tall. Get your good strong base here in your feet. Reach the fingertips up. Feel the energy coming all the way through the feet all the way up to the fingertips. Big inhale up. We're going to exhale the hands down to the heart. This time we're going to inhale, hands are going to come up. We're going to take the right hand and grab the left wrist, and we're going to pull a little bit to the side. If you want a little extra, you can take your left leg and put it behind the right, so you're in kind of a C position. Come back to center. Take the right wrist with the left hand, pull gently over to the side. Take that left foot or right foot back behind the left if you like. And then we're bringing it back to center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. All right, this time we're going to take our hands all the way forward, and we're going to take the left hand and we're going to open it up wide to the back of the mat, and we're going to turn and look at that hand, trying to keep the hips facing forward, all the rotations in the spine. So you may not be looking back very much. Your arm may not be all the way back. That's okay. This is your practice. Not everybody's going to look the same. Let's inhale it back up to center. Other side. Take the right arm all the way back, looking back. Inhale back to center. One more time each side. Left arm's going to swing back. We're opening like a book, looking back. Back to center. Right arm all the way back. You might find you're getting a little extra movement now. That spine is waking up. Let's bring it back to center. Hands are going to return to the heart. We're going to inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold it all the way down to the mat. Hang here. When you're ready, plant the hands. We're going to step the feet back and pushing the hips at the same time. We're going to come back into a downward dog. So chest is reaching towards the thighs. Knees can be bent. It's okay. Pedal the feet. You'll feel a stretch in the back of the legs. Get your breathing ready. Keep that deep breath going. All right, we're going to, on your next inhale, you're going to take your right leg up. Doesn't have to be very far. Not looking for height here. And then we're going to exhale the knee to the right elbow. Bring it down, rounding the back. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Doesn't have to touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we're going to bring the knee towards the nose, and we're going to step the foot through to the hands. Now you may need to do a little adjusting here to get your foot up to the front of the mat, and that's okay. And when you get here, you're going to want to make sure you've got a nice stable base. So don't tightrope your legs. Get a little bit of separation there. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, bring the arms up. We're going to drop the back knee, flip the foot down. So we're in a low lunge, reaching up. Push into the front leg. That's usually a nice stretch there. Reaching tall. Big inhale up. On your exhale, we're going to sweep the arms down, hinging forward at the hips. Keep the bend in the front knee. Inhale, arms come back up. Lean back into the leg, the front leg. Exhale, sweep the arms down and back as we hinge forward. We're going to do this 2 more times. Up. Sweep them back. Inhale up. And sweep them back one more time. Inhale the arms back up. Stay here for 2 breaths. On your next breath, you're going to inhale, reaching up. We're going to exhale, but we're going to straighten the front leg now as we sweep the arms back. Front foot needs to stay flat. It may not, but we're going to try for it. You may want to take your hands down to the mat. You may want to let them sweep out behind you again. Whatever is working for you today. Inhale back up, knee bends as we lean forward. Exhale, leg straightens, we take it back. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, straighten. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale, take it back. Very good. Frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes down. We're going to lift the back knee. We're going to take the right foot back to meet it, and we're going to come back into our downward dog. We're going to do the same series on the left leg. So stay here a moment, get your breathing. Make sure you're continuing to work, do that deep belly breath. On your next inhale, let's take the left leg. We're going to swing it up. We're going to exhale as we bring it into the left elbow, knee to left elbow, back rounds. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, we're going to bring the knee to the nose and plant it between the hands. Again, however you need to get to this position. Take your time. Find good stability in your feet. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, arms come up. We're going to drop the back knee, flip the foot down. And we're in our low lunge, stretching into the front leg. Deep breaths. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, we're going to sweep the arms down and back as we hinge forward. Inhale up. And exhale down. 2 more. Inhale back up tall. On this exhale, we're going to sweep the arms back, straightening the front leg, pushing the hips back. Front foot stays flat. Remember, you can drop your hands if you need to. Inhale back up into that front knee. Exhale, straighten the leg. 2 more. And from here, we're going to plant our hands, framing our foot again. We're going to tuck the back toe, lift the knee, take the left foot back to meet the right as we go back into our downward dog. Pedal the feet. From here, we're going to walk the hands forward to meet the front, or the feet forward to meet the hands at the top of the mat. We're in our forward fold position. On our next inhale, we're going to take it back up all the way up to a tall mountain. We're reaching tall. We may do a little back bend here, whatever feels good. From here, you're going to step the right foot back towards the back of the mat. Turn and pivot the foot so the toes are facing towards the side of the mat. Front knee is bent, hips are facing forward. Strong into both of those feet. Press down, root through the ground, reaching tall. You may not be outside, but that energy is still coming up from the earth to you. Feel that coming up, running through your body. One more breath. Let's take the left arm. We're going to take the left forearm down to the left leg. Right arm is going to stay up. We're going to reach tall, or we're going to bring it by our ear for an extended side angle. Inhale, windmill the arms all the way up. Left arm's going to reach high. Right arm is going to either be down your leg or behind your back. We're reaching up and back, gazing up towards the sky. And we're breathing. Straighten the front leg. We're going to windmill the left arm down towards the ground. Right arm's going to reach high. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the foot. Legs stay straight as we bow over that front leg. And then we're going to inhale, bring the right leg up to meet the left as we halfway lift, straightening the back and the legs, and then exhale, forward fold. Hang here a moment. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way back up, hands reach tall. Exhale, the left foot is going to go to the back of the mat. Toes are going to turn and pivot towards the side. Front knee is bent, hips are facing forward. Reaching tall. This is such a strong pose, I love it. Inhale, reach up. We're going to exhale. We're going to bring that right forearm down to the right leg as we reach the left tall, or bring it up by the ear. Inhale, reach. We're going to exhale, windmill the arms back. Left arm's going to go down the leg or behind the back, and the right arm's going to sweep up and over, and we're gazing up. Open that chest up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Windmill the right arm down towards the mat. The left arm's going to sweep up, reaching high. Chest is reaching to the side. Inhale, reach a little bit more. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands down to frame the foot, keeping the legs straight as we bow over the front leg. Plant the hands. We're going to inhale the back leg up to meet the front. We're going to halfway lift, and then we're going to exhale, forward fold. Relax a moment. Plant the hands on the mat. We're going to step back into one last downward dog. Pushing the hips back. Chest is reaching towards the thighs. You may find that you've got a little bit more mobility in those legs now. The heels may be closer to the mat. They may not. It's okay either way. Then when you're ready, we're going to come down, drop the knees down, almost to a tabletop. Hover here for just a moment, and then bring them all the way down. Take the toes together, take the knees wide, push the hips back for a child's pose. Let's inhale back up to tabletop. From here, you have several ways to, we're going to do a pigeon, so you have several ways to get into this. You can just bring your right leg forward. You can tuck your toes and push up. You can do a three-legged dog and bring it forward, but we're going to bend the knee and bring that right leg forward. You may be able to be in this position. If not, you might want to do a 90-90 position where both legs are like this. One leg could be tucked a little bit more. Sometimes that's more comfortable. It just depends on your flexibility, your anatomy. There's no wrong here. Just find what works for you. So if you're here, that's great. If you're in the 90-90 position, I want you to turn that navel towards the front knee, and you're gonna extend over it. And when you're ready, you're gonna drop down a little further to lay over it. If you're in the pigeon, same thing. You may be starting up here, and you may slowly work yourself down a little bit closer and closer to the ground. Find the stretch that's gonna work for you, that feels good. And we're just gonna stay here for about 6 breaths. So relax into this position. And when you're ready, you can walk the hands back under you, push yourself back up, and then you're going to switch directions. So however you need to do that, if you want to come up into your downward dog, sweep the left leg up and bring it forward, you can, or you can just switch them as you're seated. It's fine either way. So we've got the left leg tucked under us now. Come down over it as far as feels good for you. And don't hold your breath, breathe. I'm seeing so many birds around me. There's lots of cardinals. I don't know if you've been able to see any, but lots of cardinals today. All right, when you're ready, tuck the back toes or come out of this position however you need to. We're going to come back into a seated position. Comfortable seat. Whatever feels good to you. You may be laying on your back, and that's fine too. We just want to take a few more breaths. And I just want to say I appreciate you so much for joining me for this practice, for this short little mini practice, and I hope you'll be able to take something away from it and take this energy into the rest of your day. And we say namaste.